Super Bowl 48, the AFC Champion Denver Broncos take on the NFC Champion Seattle Seahawks. Hey everyone, it's Lee here from the 18th Man Sports Channel, and here is my in-depth analysis of Super Bowl 48 between the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks. Now, disclaimer here, well, I have a couple disclaimers. One, this background, yeah, it's lame right now. I will work on that, hopefully soon, to make this background more exciting and it'll look cooler. And also, yes, I am a Broncos fan, so I might be a little bit biased, but I'm going to try to give you my most objective view on this game. Now, the thing everyone is talking about with this game is obviously the Broncos had the best offense in the NFL, while the Seahawks had the best defense in the NFL. So it's number one offense versus number one defense, and how those two are going to clash. And I'm going to tell you that might not be the most important matchup in this game. Honestly, I think the Seahawks offense versus the Broncos defense might be a little bit more important. And I don't believe that the Seahawks offense is going to be able to keep up if the Broncos score enough points. At times this season, the Seahawks offense has kind of looked a little bit one-dimensional with running back Marshawn Lynch. He can turn on Beastman whenever the heck he wants, but honestly, the Broncos, their defense has kind of been one-dimensional the same way the Seahawks offense has with run defense. They completely shut down LeGarrette Blount. He had like 6 rushing yards for the entire game. So if Marshawn Lynch cannot get going in this game, if he gets shut down like Blount did or Ryan Matthews did earlier this season, I really don't see the Seahawks having a chance in this game. No offense to Seahawks quarterback Russell Wilson, he's a great young player, but I'm not sure that he can lead a prolific offensive passing attack for this game. The Broncos do have a weak secondary with some losses to Chris Harris, Raheem Moore over this season, but he isn't someone who's going to throw 300 plus yards a lot in a game. He only averaged around 200 something yards this season, which is a pretty weak statistic, so I'm not sure that he can carry the Seahawks offense if Marshawn Lynch is struggling. Now, of course, there's the main match of this game, Broncos offense versus Seahawks defense. Richard Sherman probably is the best cornerback in the league, even if he is a little bit insane. And I think that he's going to cover Demaryius Thomas or Julius Thomas well, but the problem is the Broncos aren't a one-dimensional offense in terms of their weapons for Peyton Manning to throw to. They also have Eric Decker, Wes Welker, and both Thomases are prolific. And then you have Monty Ball and Oshon Mourinho doing work in the backfield, are also done very well this season. So I think the Seahawks are going to have a hard time shutting down all these guys. Whoever Sherman is guarding might shut down one particular weapon the entire game, but he's not going to be able to cover every single other player the Broncos have. So I think Peyton Manning and the Broncos will find a way to put up a good amount of points. Not a ton of points, not the 45 points or 38 or whatever they averaged this season, but they will find a way to put up at least 21 to 28, maybe low 30s at best for this game. My players look out for both sides in this game. One, for the Broncos on the defensive side, is pot roast himself, Terrence Knighton. This guy, one thing, he has to be ecstatic right now. He was in Jacksonville last year, and now he's in the Super Bowl with the Broncos. I'm sure that guy is super happy. But Terrence Knighton, pot roast himself, this is a big 330-pound guy, and he can shut down the run. And I think if the Seahawks, who have a pretty weak offensive line, if they let him pass their line a little bit and get to Russell Wilson and get to Marshawn Lynch, they really don't have a chance in this game, honestly. Let's be honest. I don't think that they have a chance if Terrence Knighton can go off. Now, my Seahawks players to look out for are basically a bunch of different players, the entire defensive line. Honestly, obviously the secondary is going to do their thing against the Broncos, but if their defensive line can't get pressure on Peyton Manning, they have zero chance in this game. And this is because the Chargers and the Patriots couldn't put pressure on him at all. Peyton was touched once this postseason. Not sacked once, not knocked down once, touched one time this entire postseason, and basically Peyton led an offensive drive that went into opponent's territory every single time. Every single drive the Broncos have had this postseason has gone into opponent's territory, and they've turned it over twice, one fumble, one interception, and there was a punt once about the 50-yard line. Besides that, it's been either a field goal or a touchdown for the Broncos offense. It's been prolific throughout this postseason. Now, they haven't put up nearly as many points as they're used to. They've only averaged 25 for this postseason. But the thing is, they're controlling the ball. They control time possession by at least 10 minutes for both games this postseason. And if the Seahawks can't keep Peyton off the field, if they let him get 7-minute-long drives that end in field goals or touchdowns, really it's going to be hard for them to keep up if they don't have enough time to work with. My opinion, this game is going to come down to the lines of Seattle, offensive line and defensive line. If they can't put pressure on Peyton Manning, and if Russell Wilson, like he has been all year, has had too much pressure on him, there's really no chance for Seattle in this game. I think they're going to get to Peyton Manning a couple times. I don't think it's going to be anything stellar for them, and I don't think the Seahawks are going to be able to keep up quite offensively in this game. I don't think the Broncos are going to go crazy scoring points, but they're going to put up their fair share of points. So my score prediction for this game is Broncos 27, Seahawks 20. What do you guys think about this game? What is your score prediction? Leave it down in the comments below and tell me who you're rooting for. Of course, I'm rooting for my Broncos. But what do you guys think about this game? Leave your comments down below, and please subscribe to this 18th Man channel. I hope to see you guys next time. I'll definitely have coverage on who wins next week. I'll see you guys later. Bye.